Okay, well, now that we got that done, which I'm curious, since we're talking about it. So that's all good. Quantum Cave. The Grove. There's a strange rock shard on this grove that moves when I'm not watching and emits a signal on the quantum fluctuation frequency. Found a poem written on one of the trees, and I did not actually find that. But, I mean, it seems like I might have gotten everything out of that, though. Quantum Trial, Quantum Knowledge. This wasn't attached to a tower, and neither was that. Each planet, I guess, would have its own shard, so we got... The poem might be important. I'm wondering if the poem was just a sign, and I didn't notice it, because I thought it was just normal signposting. This taught us that we can stand on it. This taught us that we can take pictures of it. This just told us about it. To aid in pilgrimage of its 6 locations. Remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. The shrine has to be on the North Pole. The pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon was a deeply significant journey to the Nomai. After 2 groups of Nomai stranded on Ember Twin and Brittle Hollow were reunited, it became their goal. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say we probably have to find one on Dark Bramble. And then we probably want to... I'm gonna check this out. I think there might be more to explore on the planet, probably. Ooh, I'm a little faster than I thought I'd be. Looks like there's a place I can land my ship here. Kind of seems like it was specifically designed to be easy to work with. Look at that. Zooping right on in. My ship log already updated. I think I launched that poorly. That's the good stuff. Looks like a room. The glass is busted. I wonder if I can make my way around. I'm gonna leave that there for now. Can I go... Ooh. Probe tracking module. Whoa, I'm lost. I got a little confused. Oh, we're back at probe tracking module. Control module, I accidentally... Might as well read what this is. Launch module. Try tossing you in again. I think you actually are going through the hole. I want you to kind of like land somewhere that I can find to be able to actually track it. Is that where I... No. No, this is not where my ship is. Really zoomed a little too much there. Might need to get back to my ship, though. Oh, trees detected. Oh, that's neat. Which one did I just walk into? Oh. That's, okay, that's ash heap. That's... I think this thing that's busted. 9 minutes 40 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash Twin. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. I was gonna say, not giving me a note. Begin launch log, orbital probe cannon, launch request received, probe launch successfully. Probe tracking module is receiving data from the probe. Oh, no, I don't want to bring me back. Whoa! It looks like that's busted now. No, come back, come back! Where are you going? Oh, yeah, so this isn't busted now. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Several structural stress detected. Severe, sorry. Assessing damage to modules. Control module intact, no structural damage. Viewport window fractured, module exposed to vacuum of space. Alright, that's the other one. Probe tracking module is missing. That's the one that's gone. So we are in control module. Oh, these are each module. So that's launch, this is control. Right, I think that's where I might have lost my probe. But I might have tried something funny with... No, my scout's around. It might not just show up. Ooh. So what does this then? Oh, didn't I see this at some point? Well, this is on the surface, so we'll have to figure that out. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components soon, relatively speaking. We'll know the eye's precise location. Presumably it shot at the eye. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Kassav tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. Construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are... Oh, we can't go above that power, which is probably what broke this, right? I see. Am I right to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. I have bad news. Avon Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. An update, Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these names are, not lost on me, but there's so many names I don't remember, like, who I've heard of before. With 50% fuel. Well, so we're gonna try, I think, to circle around. Yeah, my scout's still there. This is where it's completely missing. Yeah, let's, refuel, and then we will try to circle to where the scout is. Because that should work, right? Whoa. I kind of don't want to. I want to make my way up, but I don't. There we go. All right. I guess I probably should have just used the broken wing or whatever you would call it. Okay, we're in there. I guess that wouldn't really teleport us anywhere. It's marked for the same location. If I bring this here... Okay, that, again, same location, so that doesn't work. Ooh, my mistake. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. We'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Yeah, I would never. Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I wouldn't mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. I think the tracking module is the one that's missing. A little scary looking at that. Ooh! How happens if I bring you over here? Actually... So this one is... Yep. Underwater. Ooh. A little knocked back there. Mallow, my... Okay, so we are just getting... Let me here in the construction yard crew have determined the power settings are not under any certain to go above. Yeah, so this is just matching that up. So I don't think I'm missing too much by not connecting. So, like, my question would be... If I were to come here with, like, one of the Ash Twin notes, would I get something special out of it? It looks like I wouldn't be able to get any information from this because it's busted. Okay, I think we're good. Wait. No, I thought that broken glass was the ball. I need to find my ship. Ow. I probably shouldn't be drifting away from the space station. That seems like a poor idea. Just need to reach that part. Nailed it. Alright, so there is a, at least another spot on Giant's Deep that we have not checked out. If there's any... Yeah, that sun's looking mighty hot. Also, still need to find a tornado. What is... Oh, that's the dude's spaceship! What's it doing? It's just in the water. Oh, this looks like the thing, actually. Right. I think I see how I get there. Just maybe don't damage the ship. I was like, oh, it seems like a weird place to land. Actually, is this it? Down there? Oh, yeah, that's a staircase down. Okay, I'm gonna have to keep in mind that we can be tornadoed here. Alright, Cassava, this is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Our next step will be to send Privet up the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends, so we want the tracking system, which is under, because it should lead us to the eye. To all my friends here at the construction yard, this is the construction yard, okay. So they constructed the probe here to make sense, okay. My gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many others' attempts have not. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avon's behavior together, Daz, you may launch me from an orbital probe cannon. If I know my brother, Avons, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. They didn't know that they were going to do that. I propose we give Avons and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create a room for their enthusiasm. Maybe just don't have them be there. Like, if they're such a bad choice to set this off. Okay, yeah. 17 minutes, 13 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital. That has to be, so that has to be the blast that we've seen constantly. I didn't realize that blast came from this, but I think it has to have because it's right next to where Giant Deep is whenever we see it. I have bad news, Avons. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital power cannon won't be asked to fire. Hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Casa, so we heard this. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. Oh, and I will join you. Okay. We saw this one before. I don't think there's any reason for us to put this in because we were over there. Okay, we don't have enough boost. Oh, thankfully this is underwater. Oh, see, so like this, if we... Oh, shoot. Is there anything else around? If we have this and bring it up into space, will we get different notes from it? Okay, trying to walk this way was not the best option. Should have gone around from the top. Actually, where does this lead me visually? Oh, the tornado room. Alright. That makes sense, because it, you know, it hints at you to go there to solve this location. That makes sense. Conway, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Alright, and this is when they decided to learn about this at the dome. Conway, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed modules of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and the water reveals how, look, it revealed, the word was revealed, how an object might sink below the current. Conway, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek. Actually, I think we read all of this before, right? Just from the other end of the correspondence. So I don't think there's anything else. Let's see if I can bring this up to the space station. So, like, this was connected to Brittle. I mean, this is Brittle. To Giant's Deep. And that's the information we got there. Is there anything else in this, like... I kind of came and went here pretty quick. I don't know if I did find everything or not. I have no idea what island that was that just floated by. Oh, there's the stairs. So I'm curious if there was any correspondence with the like wings of the cannon. Because I was gonna try to bring one of these to the quantum tower from Brittle Hollow before. I really should just use the scout as a way to track where I was. Oh, look where we were. I like that the construction site came up. Do you think that's part of how they launch it into space? They wait for the tornado to launch it at the construction site? But we don't have time. Good enough of a landing. We need to at least get to the one that we can get from here. I think it was this one. Hopefully we have enough time to at least see if this does anything. Yeah, I'm worried if this does actually work because it effectively means that there is a lot of other information we might be able to get. Okay, it doesn't. That's good. So I can only assume then that I shouldn't really worry about trying to bring this stuff to locations that don't matter in the long run. Right? That's not really a big deal. So we need to... Please. I want to get back in my ship before the sun blows. So I think our best course of action then, check around Giant's Deep a little bit more, but probably just find the tornado that lets us get into the center. I don't know if there's... Please, I want my ship! Oh, we're back home, baby. Outrun the explosion. We're gonna outrun it. We're gonna do it. Oh, my scout. We did it. What was that? Did we technically do it? Visually, that was different. Like, arguably, the whole time loop, whatever shenanigans probably makes it so we can't do that. But it seemed like we didn't explode. It seemed like we got, like, sucked back into it. Oh yeah, that is, like, clearly being shot out. Why did I not notice that? Every time I just kind of thought it was not related to Giant's Deep being there. That's so silly of me. I can't believe I didn't just say, like, oh, look, it looks like it's coming out of that device. Yeah, so if we get the tracking module, everything's gonna be Gucci. Might be more here, right? Yeah, I guess as far as going back to, like, all of that, we just have to also take into account the moon. Okay. Giant Steep's fun. Besides the Statue Island, it seems like it's a little bit more straightforward. Wonder if that's the probe. I don't think I would ever be able to actually make my way into it really fast. Okay, we are good. I love being able to just kind of float in here. Clockwise, that one looks correct. We did it. I'm assuming a jellyfish is not a great thing to check out. But it's really pretty. It's probably gonna fuck up my ship. How do I fix that? How do I fix the electric stuff that I let get busted? Is it inside the ship? I see like no spark. Oh, there it is. Nope. Let me back out. I'm guessing this is what would have happened if I got closer to jellyfish as well. Okay. Oh, that looks like another jellyfish and not at all what I'm looking for. I'm here. Do you think I can go there without being in my ship? I'm gonna try, I think. It'll either kill me or it'll do something. We survived. Barely. Launch a probe. I mean, it's the planet core. I guess I shouldn't expect something of importance to be there. I don't think that worked. Just have to fly around until I see something. Do you think these, like, corals would be something as well? Try the jellyfish. It's gonna fuck me up. Oh! Turns out the jellyfish was not a good idea. Please. I'm awful at this. I can't match velocity. I know that's what I should have done when we were reading at that one tower. Do I have any notes? That doesn't seem too helpful. Ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. How do I deal with an electrical field? That is a jellyfish coming up. Okay. I see. I think I need to get in there. Did a jellyfish drop down? What if I land on top of you? You also hurt. I'm gonna leave. Wonder if my friend... That's not my friend. I don't know where my friend is. I know how to find my friend. It's not my friend either. My scout ended up over there. Workshop stuff with my friend. Sometimes that'll give us some bonus information. I'm kind of lost on this. Maybe this is what we need. Dark Bramble for. Maybe this is, like, that's what would give us information to dealing with us. Could we... It's an electrical field. Is it equipment? I don't think I can swim. I mean, I guess we're kind of aquatic. Are we able to swim? Can we breathe underwater? If it isn't my time buddy, how's space treating you this loop? I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? Inside of I found what happened in orbital probe cannon. This one. Well, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? Yeah, so that it like happened right then. Which is crazy. So like what activated that? Did Nomai just die while they were on there? Over enthusiasm. I like that. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate and Fedster would do. Pretty surprised that Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. I wonder if saying the other thing... Nope, same thing. Let's ask about the ship. That's a good question. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless the cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. That'd be pretty nuts. Hope it's not lonely. Okay, you just didn't know what happened to it. It flew off. And you have to live with that. I'm gonna try to see if I can breathe underwater. Or at the very least survive underwater without my suit. That might be a stretch, but my thinking is that the electricity is mainly a problem with our equipment, right? Which is why I attempted to get out of the spaceship prior. I feel like I'm gonna still end up dying. Yeah, I hear myself dying. What a silly idea, right? I thought, like, conceptually, we did find a note of us, like, coming from the ocean. But I guess human beings came from the ocean, and I can't fucking breathe underwater. I mean, I think I would do better than he did. He drowned pretty immediately.